Hoping that y'all can hear me just fine. I should not be muted this go round. I might have to go live on my computer, which I don't want to, but I might have to. Hey, Simply Bree 28, talking about live ops, work from home company that's hiring. So go ahead and get your application in now. If you're looking for a work from home job, you're trying to stack up your income, they are available 24/7. So that means with this work from home company, you can work 24/7. If you're a night owl, you can log on. If they have shifts available, you can log on and work at night. If you're an early bird like me, like to get up 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning because your sleep pattern is off, perimenopause, whatever you want to say, this job's for you. So we're talking about live ops, y'all. Work from home company that's hiring right now. And I'm going to go over because I had one of my subscribers ask about live ops. And so I'm just taking out the time to answer any questions that you all might have in regards to live ops. And I do not know why. Can y'all hear me on YouTube? Give me a thumbs up. I'm on YouTube and TikTok. Can y'all hear me? I can hear you now. Oh, thank you, G Hunt, GD Hunt. Thank you so, so very much. Like I was trying to say, talking about live ops, I had a subscriber who had sent me a comment about live ops that they had put in the application for live ops. They didn't want to spend all this money on the background check, and they didn't know what opportunities were available. So I wanted to make a video talking to them. I hope they come across that I reply to their comment, but I'm making a video, so I put in the comments that they can watch the replay. Talking about live ops. I've been a contractor, independent contractor with Live Out for several years. I work for them off and on. That's the good thing about work for home opportunities like this. They are extremely flexible for people who do a multitude of things. I do a multitude of things, but I always, always, always have so many different streams and so many different work for home companies I work for that I can pick up and put down whenever I need. So if you don't know, I am Nikki, Life with Nikki D. I am a serial entrepreneur. I'm a 1099 independent contractor all day, every day. Okay, I really enjoy being able to work when I want to work, make as much or at least money as I want to in one day, and I really enjoy. So I always try to put on with y'all, put y'all on to how I make money. So y'all just bear with me. I'm a little nervous. I don't really go live, but I wanted to share with you all this opportunity with live ops because the deadline for this particular job that I'm seeing ends the 21st. So you have to get your application in. Hey, Marina Boney, I'm saying your name incorrectly. Hey, Nikki PS 81. Hey, Fred Baldwin 49. Hey, Miss Olu. Sorry if I say your name incorrectly. Please, don't blame me. I'm just trying to be a light and share with y'all. I'm a little nervous, okay? So just bear with me. So anyway, so let me get back onto it because I get really excited when I be trying to tell y'all what I be up to. I'm telling you, like I get excited, and I don't be worrying about the comments, but I want to recognize y'all and thank y'all for taking in time to come and listen to me ramble. So anyway, we'll talk about live ops. It's a 1099 contractor job. You work when you want to work when there's work available, and you get paid. Now with live ops, you get paid per talk time. So it's not like your traditional you get paid $12 an hour, $15 an hour, $20 an hour. It's paid per talk time. So the whole time I've been talking how long? Where's the timer at? I don't see a timer on. 3 minutes and 32 seconds. I would have been getting paid for each time and moment I talked. And the times that I don't, thank you, James, for the star. So the times that I don't talk, I would not have been getting paid. That's the thing that you have to understand when you go from 1099 to traditional W-2 work or even independent contractor work in different things, okay? So I just want to put that out there before all y'all run over to live ops and start applying for live ops. And then you get the job and then you wonder why you ain't got $1,000 after 2 weeks because you've been handing those hours in. But you got to understand, even though you've been handing the hours in, you may not have been working. Hey Milky Way, how you doing? Hey Janae Simmons, how you doing? Hey Find Me Now 91. Hey James Helson. So with live ops have several different opportunities currently at this moment, and I'm going to go over them with you all, okay? So let me log back into live ops. Hopefully I ain't got to do the verification anymore. I don't. So they have a very, very, very secure portal that you have to have a working phone. You can't do it. Well, you could probably do it off just Wi-Fi if you don't have phone service. I'm like telling you, like, if you in a whatever your situation is, I don't want to put nobody out there. Whatever your situation is, you can really do this from anywhere. If you got like a laptop, can do Chromebook. Some companies, some programs you can use a Chromebook, but we're not talking about live ops. You have to be hardwired, okay? So, and you can't do this at the library. You have to be hardwired. And, you know, like some of the companies I've shared with y'all that you could be, have you could take a Chromebook, you can go to the library and just use their Wi-Fi because their Wi-Fi is the strongest. In case y'all did not know that, the library's Wi-Fi is one of the strongest Wi-Fi's. I always tell content creators, I'm gonna go off a little tangent right now. I always tell content creators, even if you have a phone and you don't have actual phone service, if you go through your day and film all your stuff on your camera and then go to the public library and get on their Wi-Fi and upload all your content, is a game changer because they have the strongest and more dependable, reliable Wi-Fi at the public library. So if you are a content creator, you're like, oh, I don't know, my phone ain't on, you know, I I have to depend on Wi-Fi. I'm telling y'all, record your in your camera roll and then go find your library, go inside the library, and then attach to their Wi-Fi and upload. So anyway, this live ops is not that. I can share with you all companies that you could use if you get your little Chromebook, you find your little cheap Chromebook somewhere and you need to make some money. I can tell you companies that you can use a Chromebook. But with live ops, you have to have a computer, desktop, laptop, but you have to be hardwired. That means that it's coming from the main source into the computer itself, okay? Because you have to have strong signal because you're taking active live calls from people, okay? So I hope I got that. And if you have any questions, please let me know. I know I go fast because I'm a little nervous, but I go fast because I want to share with you all what all I have, okay? So we're talking about live ops right now. Give me a thumbs up, give me a like, follow, all the good things. I greatly appreciate this so very much, y'all. Okay, so like I said, live ops do not like for us to share our screens anymore. So if you follow any work from home people that talk about work from home jobs, you notice that we've trying to change up our content and we can't really show you the back office and all that kind of stuff. Certain things and the screens we cannot show you anymore. So I'm gonna do my best to tell you what I see and explain to you what I see, okay? All right. Okay. So get me some hearts. Get me some likes. I greatly appreciate it. Okay. So the first one we're going to talk about with Live Ops today. Live Ops is a work from home company that you can sign up today and get started. So the first one is inbound sales opportunity. Okay. So on their website, they talk about it's flexible scheduling 24/7. Like I was telling y'all, I don't think YouTube could hear me, but you could work 24/7. So if you're a night owl, you could do this job. If you're a day owl, you could work this job. You could get up early like I do, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. You could jump on if they have shifts available, and they do 30 minutes income. That's why I like this. But we'll go over it. I don't want to be jumping y'all too much because y'all be like, Lord, my head's spinning, girl. Slow down. Slow down. Okay, so with this particular job, I think they have 4. So we talk about this one right here. It's inbound sales. Okay, it's flexible, 24 hours, 24/7 calls. Okay, so if you can work, you know, I ain't gonna say 24 hours because I don't think nobody can work 24 hours unless you got some really big goals. Go do what you gotta do, but it's talk time, so you gotta be talking for all that time. Okay. So anyway, so live ops, that's what we're talking about. Live ops work from home is 1099 contract. You're responsible for your own taxes. I'm just throwing it all out here. You're responsible for your own taxes. Okay, so that $1,000 you make every 2 weeks or every week, you gotta account for taxes. Okay. All right. So this particular job is for inbound sales. It says you have to be willing to provide services on nights and weekends, okay? So they need someone for nights and weekends. So if you have a regular W-2 job that you work like 8 to 5, 8 to 7 to 3, whatever you work, 7 to 7, and you looking for something part-time in the evenings that you ain't got to worry about leaving your kids with nobody, or you don't want to leave the house after you've been gone all day, whatnot, you can sign up for this job right here, okay? Because they're really looking for people to work nights and weekends, okay? And it says you have to be able to learn and retain a large number of details about multiple products, okay? Because like I said, this is inbound sales. So that means if someone call you about this right here, you got to be able to tell them about this right here, okay? And then so the next call, someone call you about this, you got to be able to tell them about this right here, okay? And then say the next person call, they call about this right here, you got to be able to tell them about this right here. You understand? So you have to be very diversified, and it's not gonna, I mean, they train you on the products and services that you're doing, but and a lot of times it's according on what kind of promotion they have. You'll get the same amount, the same type of calls and callers, and you'll be like, okay, well, I know they're calling about this. I done talked about this 13 times a day already, so I could pretty much say this in my sleep. You understand what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense. So, and it said, and they have to be able to handle rejection while maintaining an upbeat and professional rapport with callers. You see, I'm upbeat. I don't take it personal. I know it is what it is. At the end of the day, I'm trying to make this paper. I'm trying to make this buck. I'm trying to make it do what it do to change my life and go on with my business. You know what I'm saying? So you have to have a positive attitude. Don't take it personal because, like I said, they're on the phone. You hear in real life. Like, they gonna call you names. They're gonna say things to try to trigger you. But all you gotta do, hang that phone up, go to the next person. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, whatever. Like they say, brush it off. Okay. So this is live ops. We're talking about live ops right here. Work from home opportunity. Flexible scheduling 24/7. Say fast certification on the phones quickly. So this right here, this particular job is 3 weeks training. 3 weeks unpaid training, y'all. Unpaid training. Now, some people that you might hear talk about work from home jobs, pay training is paid. But this one, live ops training, is not paid. So that's why I say this works for people like me who do a number of things, who can work their schedule around fitting in this training. If you are the type of person like you have a set job that you can't take off 3 weeks to do the training, this may not be for you. They do have different times of training. I did not write it down because I actually applied for this job myself. So that's why I said, let me make this video and get it out there so all of y'all can go in and apply, set up your profiles and all that kind of stuff, do your background checks and see, if you have any luck in here. Hey Betsy, be safe. I'm sorry. Hey, one blessed lady, how y'all doing? Thank you for watching. Hey Molly, how you doing, Molly? Okay, so talking about live ops work from home opportunities today. Okay, so that's part of it. So it's fast certifications. This certification is for 3 weeks. Now you have to dedicate that time. You cannot miss certification. Although it's unpaid, it's still required. Okay, y'all. So that's just how it is. Some work from home jobs they pay for certification. Some work from home jobs they don't. We're talking about live ops today. Okay. So the other part that they share on here that says high impact sales role, it says represent top brands, sell products and upsell add-ons and help customers with ads they've seen on TV. Okay, I'm gonna pause right there. So it's as seen on TV. So if you want to prepare yourself, if your nerves is kind of like all over the place, you be like, okay, what you could do, like this weekend is Friday. If you're at home and you chilling and you sitting around, you see a commercial come on, you're like, I wonder will I be selling things like that. You start taking little mental notes of things that point out, even you as the consumer, things you might ask if you was to call and make an order online to someone, and they'd be like, okay, well, does the pen come? I said, notice in the commercial they had a pen. Does the pen come with it? Start, training your brain to respond. Then you won't feel so overwhelmed in training, because training sometimes, how it goes. Sometimes the job will tell you something, but don't tell you everything. Then when you get the job, it don't be nothing what they trained you. So sometimes I'm just trying to tell you that I'm just being for real. That's just how it be sometimes. Okay. So, they say be able to, sell products and upsell. So what I'm trying to say is, so say this is a product that they're trying to, that you come across and someone's calling in about this. So they want to know, okay, well, my mama like these. I'm the customer, okay? My mama like these. So could I get two? Could I get two of these? And I don't like, she doesn't like purple. She likes blue. And you're like, okay, yeah. So she like blue. So once you go to the next screen and they say blue, then it might be, okay, now you get a pen with your name on it, or some extra, a wallet, or an extra wallet. I don't know. I'm just trying to show you, like, that's what upsell means. You're always trying to add more to the order to make the commission more. Sometimes it is commission. I'm not quite sure. It says performance based. I don't know. We'll see when we get onto that side of the screen. It says perfect for strong communication and sales pros. I don't think I'm a good salesperson. I have products there. I have in my link tree that, if y'all go find out my link tree, y'all see I have it. I don't talk about my stuff in my link tree, but it's there. I just don't come on here every day, beat down y'all throat. Oh, I do this. It's there. People go on people's profiles. They see what type of stuff they have, but that's pretty much upsell. So, but with this type of work, it's like the screen will populate. So if they answer say A, then the screen will populate, and then they want you to read this, and then if they say they respond to that, then the screen will populate. So it's more guided. It's not like I don't feel like I'm selling. It's so hard. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And so it says, let me tell you this now. It's 25 cents per talk time. So where's my calculator? Everybody said, well, Nikki, you don't need no calculator for that. Let me show you though. Hey J3, how you doing today? Hey Ratty. That's a good approach for preparing for a talk. Yeah, I think so too. I like to try to tell people how it's gonna be. So it say 25 cents per talk time. Say you talk for a whole hour. That's $15 an hour. That's $15 an hour that you'll be making. Considering if you talk the whole 60 minutes, okay? You may not. Okay, but if you're getting those upsells, then it's going to really be making a difference. You're really going to be making the money. It's women in here. I think they got like in this on this particular platform, I think they got like the $5,000 club, the 10K club. Like people really making $5,000 a month. People really making $10,000 a month. Like people are really making $100,000 working from home with live ops. Like they have the clubs. You have to go into the search engine and find that. They used to have it. They might have removed it because I haven't been into the board lately. Thank y'all for the love. I appreciate it. But yeah, you can really make some money from home. Sitting like where I'm at right now. Look, I'm eating my little goldfish. I got my drink over here. Look, I'm so used to working from home. I got my whole setup. I got my I got my headset. This is in my Amazon store. All this stuff is in my Amazon store. You know the headsets that I like to use. I got pink. If they had purple, I would have got purple. So that's just my setup. Like I've been working from home for years, not outside of doing notary work. I like to really do work from home when it gets cold here in the South. I don't really like to go outside when it's cold, so I always try to have like a work from home job in the background, so I could be at home when I don't want to go out do as many appointments. I don't want to do no driving, no deliveries. I could be right here on my computer, eat my little snacks, on my second monitor, because this one has, you have to have two monitors. I got me a little cheap TV from the Goodwill store. That's a Goodwill store, but all they do is electronics. So I got me a little cute little small I can't show you because I got all my emails open on that screen. One mic is closed. Let me show you. I'll show y'all what it look like. I'll close it. That's not showing too much information. I'm gonna show y'all what my second monitor look like, y'all. So that's what my second monitor look like. I showed y'all right quick. Okay, so I showed y'all what that second monitor look right quick. Open up, cuz. Let's see if any notary appointments come up. But anyway, I think this phone's about to lose power. Let me see if I can find my cord. Hold on, y'all. It may not work. I think so. Give me 1 minute, y'all. See if I can get some juice for y'all. See if this work. Yeah, I got a little bit of juice. I don't know how long it's gonna last, y'all. I do apologize. These phones take up so much juice when you're using them. So I'm gonna try to be on here a little bit longer. And if y'all have any questions about live ops, just ask me, because I just be rambling and stuff, be trying to tell y'all everything. That's how I be. Like someone asked yesterday about the notary business. I just was sitting there 20 minutes telling them everything. They're like, oh, the other lady didn't tell us half. I be trying to tell people, put people on, like for real. So back to live ops, okay? So that's one of the opportunities on live ops. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. This is live ops, y'all. I think I have a sign up in my link tree to sign up for live ops. So this next one is a licensed insurance sales agent. It says the job starts 6/29. So that means you need to go ahead now and put in your application and let them do your background check. But this is for licensed insurance agents, okay? So there is one work from home company that'll pay you to get your insurance license, and then you could do what you want with that. But yeah, so that's what we're talking about, live ops work from home opportunity here, okay? So this one's a licensed insurance sales agent, okay? So it says you have to have like an active life and health, accident, sickness licensing in a resident state plus 9 non-resident states to expand your eligibility. Y'all know what that means if y'all in the insurance world. So if y'all insurance agents, y'all been looking for something that you can do from home, Live Ops has a licensed insurance sales agent position right now. The job training starts the 29th, okay? So if you want to go ahead and apply, we're going to go to apply. I'm going to try to tell you as much as I can. Hopefully my phone will stay active and not, clunk out on me. So let's see here. To make a real impact in insurance, help customers find the right life and health insurance. What you'll be doing with warm inbound and outbound calls. So y'all know what inbound and outbound calls mean, right? Inbound is when they're coming to you. You on that, he got the headset on. Let me put it on. Let me demonstrate. We're gonna do a little foreplay today. I guess that's the way you say it. I hope I ain't saying the wrong thing. Foreplay. But so that means the calls are coming into you. The calls are coming into you, right? Outbound is when you are calling the customer to see if the customer needs or wants anything. Okay, so inbound, the calls are coming through the headset. Outbound is you're saying something to them. Okay, try to know what the difference is if you've never worked from home before. Okay, all right. So I just keep this on. This kind of help people know what the word I'm talking about. So I'm talking about live ops, work from home opportunity, sharing with you all the opportunities that they have right now because a subscriber asked me to share with her because she could not currently see any of the opportunities. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? So we're talking about live ops. We're talking about this licensed insurance sales agent that live ops currently hiring right now that they're looking for work. Okay. All right. So the certification, it says it's 3 weeks self-paced e-learning live Zoom sessions. So in the live Zoom sessions, from my previous experience working with live ops, you have this, you're on your computer. I wouldn't say do it on your phone. They like for you to do it on the computer that you're going to be working from, because sometimes they want you to download certain systems and software and applications and stuff, and then you just trying to do everything on the phone. You're going to be so far behind whenever a class is over and you're left to go do all this stuff on your own, set up your passwords and usernames and all this kind of stuff. So just try to, whenever you do this, and if you do decide to move forward, try to have a dedicated computer that you could do everything with your training while you're in training. Don't think you could just do it on your phone, because that's not, this is not it. I'm sorry, it's not. Okay, so you're going to learn true stage system, services, sales strategies, all that kind of stuff. You're going to role play assessments. Sometimes it's AI generated. They've gotten real good with live officers. Have gotten real good with their AI. So they must got the money, because them AI, like, they be on point. How they be like real, real life situations. Okay. Active participation to lead to confidence and results. So active participation sometimes mean like the person who's holding the class of Zoom will ask you questions, and they're looking for you to give some feedback. Okay. So it says flexibility meets earning potential. Set your own schedule. 30-minute blocks, like I went said before. 30-minute blocks. So if you are a stay-at-home mom, you're a stay-at-home dad, you're a person that don't have transportation, your car just broke down, it just broke down. So now what you gonna do? You can't even get to that job no more. You might lose that job. Here's the opportunity that you can work from home. I always tell my lovely people, always have you multiple streams of income. Don't never rely on one stream of income. Because say your car break down or you don't have gas is so high, you can't do the gig hours. You have a work from home job. A computer is a one-time investment. A one-time investment. I always tell people, look towards the holidays like Black Friday, Christmas, any type of I think certain times of the year, because they do it for kids going to school. Computers are very inexpensive. If you check out Goodwill, the grid portion of Goodwill, they're all over the place. You can find you a nice laptop if you don't want a desktop. I like desktops. I've never really had a laptop. I have Chromebooks, but I never had a laptop. But I like desktops. But anyway, because I know me, my personality. If I had a laptop, I'd be up in that bed working. I would. I'd be probably more productive too, because I'd be more comfortable than sitting in this chair. But when I sit in this chair, it is what it is. I'm just giving y'all a little bit of feedback about me. So back to this position right here with live ops. This licensed insurance sales agent position with live ops. It says set your own schedule, 30-minute blocks, a minimum of 100 commits per month. Okay, 100 per month. 30 minutes. You have to do 30 minutes 100 times per month, if that makes sense. That's what that means. One commit is 30 minutes. You have to do 100 of them. If you don't do 100 of them, month 2, you might get kicked out the system, kicked off the program. Okay, so don't think, oh, you going hard at one month, then that next month you taking your foot off the brake. You think they ain't paying attention. Someone's always paying attention. Trust me, someone's always paying attention. So this one, this licensed sales agent position pays 32 cents per talk time plus commission. Okay, so let's put that in the handy dandy calculator. So say 32 cents per minute times 60 minutes, that's an hour. You making $19.20 an hour plus commission. Okay, plus commission. So that can even push it up more. I don't know how much the commission is, but that's what they're paying. Okay, $19.20 an hour, just sitting at home. I mean, come on now, 30 minutes. Come on now, for real. So say, what I say, 32. Say you do one commit times 30 minutes. I hope I do this correct. That'd be $9.60. Plus commissions, you still could be coming out maybe $15 if you get a commission every 30 minutes. So I don't know how much the commission is paying out. I just look at it like that. If you can't sit down for no whole hour, then this will be perfect for you. I like 30-minute commits. That's why I've always liked live ops. Um, I've never, eliminated my profile with them. Every time it's time to renew my soul, I always renew it because 30 minutes commits is for me. Like I've been on here probably 30 minutes. Well, it'll be 30 minutes soon, and that's just me working. And I can get off live ops, go in the kitchen, do what I gotta do. Finish eating my little goldfish, wash this bowl, and watch 30 minutes TV, then come back and work. Like it's just too good to be real, like for real. So right now we're talking about live ops, licensed insurance agent, sales agent with live ops. Okay. So let's go over the tech. People always ask about tech with me. It's right here in black and white, so I can tell y'all now. So if y'all watching the replay, I have a replay. Y'all make sure y'all make a mental note of this when you're going out looking for your computers. So a dual monitor. A lot of work from home companies are now requiring us to have a dual monitor. Like I said, I bought my little TV. It's a little small TV. Y'all saw I flashed everyone that was still on here. I got this TV at the Goodwill, the Grid store, the Grid Goodwill portion of the Goodwill where it's selling nothing but electronics. I bought my little second monitor from there. It hooks up to this main monitor. That's what I did. I did not buy no second computer monitor. I bought a little TV, and I sit right here, and if I need to move stuff over to that little TV monitor screen, then I will. Then I'm right here. That's what I do. That's how I did it. I mean, I just had to do what I had to do at the time. So it says a dual monitor and a USB headset. So a USB headset is this. Not the old timey, well, I'm born in the 80s, raised in the 90s type of baby. Not the one that you sit for your headphones, like you listen to music. This is for a computer. It has to be square. So this is the USB. I would not try to be wireless, y'all. I've tried that in the past, do wireless. I got a drawer full of dang on headsets. Wireless, because the battery can go dead, and if you're in the middle of a call, and that's the day that you get picked to have quality control review you, and they hear that, it's automatically, you know what I'm saying? So always try to get these. You can get these are in my Amazon storefront too. I think I mentioned that before. Anyway, so in my link tree. So yeah, it has to be USB. That's what USB means, okay? This is what USB means. This little square. Okay, you can get them on Amazon, get them at the Grid store. I've gotten some really nice ones at the Grid store too. Really nice ones that someone didn't want anymore. They got rid of it. Okay, so requirements. It says must have a powerful Windows 11. You know, everybody switched over to Windows 11. So if your computer laptop is not Windows 11, you're going to have to just find Windows 11, put it on there, or buy you one that has Windows 11 already on it. With at least 8 GB RAMs, I think that's gigabytes of RAMs, plus 4 cores. Now, they will run a test. Don't think you get over on these people. They will run a test. When I applied for that one position that I told y'all about when I first got on here, they I had to go through the process of applying, and then it had a part where I had to click on this link, and it ran through my system. I gave it access to run through my computer system, and it checked everything, wasn't no viruses, made sure it wasn't no VPNs, that I was actually located where I'm supposed to be located, and all that good stuff. So you can't get over. You can't say you're gonna be living here, but you in the DR, Dominican Republic. You know what I'm saying? No, they gonna check all that. You know what I'm saying? So ain't no getting over that. It says fast internet speeds. I have Google Fiber. So Google Fiber is the best. I don't know what you all have, but I really, really enjoy Google Fiber. It really works out best for me. We talk about live ops, work from home opportunities. We talking about licensed insurance sales agent position. Okay, that's the one we're talking about now. And like I told y'all earlier, it has to be hardwired Ethernet cable. I can't show you the Ethernet cable, but the Ethernet cable is like a black cord, or black or white. I've always seen them as black, and it sticks into your internet, and then it sticks into your computer. That's Ethernet cord. That's what that means. So that's for that position. So I run over it one more time. This is the live ops licensed insurance sales agent. They're paying 32 cents per talk minute plus commission. You're going to be talking about life and health insurance policies. You're going to be doing inbound and outbound calls. You're going to be educating the clients about the products and how they can, change their lives. You're going to be 3 weeks training, okay? 3 weeks training. You're going to learn about true stage systems. If you already in the life insurance or health insurance business, you already know what that means. You're going to be doing role play, okay? So let's go to another opportunity. Let's see here. Back to opportunities. Okay, so how can I explain this one? This opportunity is a provider support. So provider support, you have to have experience with Medicaid and Medicare. So that already let you know it's healthcare. Okay, so this position is with live ops. It's a provider support position, and you have to have at least 1+ year call center experience, 1+ year healthcare experience with Medicaid or Medicare. Okay, so that's what this position is entailed. It has to be comfortable with medical terms and not giving the medical advice, for which you should be giving medical advice anyway. But people do that. People want to be nice and whatever. But anyway, okay. So this is a provider support position with live ops. You're handling inbound calls from healthcare providers and billing offices. So what I tell you about incoming, that means they're coming to you. Their calls are coming to you. You have to listen. You can't be watching TV. You have to be listening to what these people are saying to you, because the calls are coming to you, okay? You'll be helping with claims, payments, eligibility, and benefits. That sounds interesting, doesn't it? It sounds like it's very important, so you need to listen and pay attention. This is live ops, y'all. I'm talking about opportunities with live ops, because they no longer let us show our screens. Okay, so I have to tell y'all what I'm seeing. I'm not trying to get, not trying to get everything, I know y'all want to see, like, because I maybe talk fast or whatnot. Maybe you still don't understand, but I cannot risk my account. Okay, I just can't. I've been working with this company for years. I mean, my kids were little, so I'm not going to jeopardize my account. So just bear with me. If you have any questions, just DM me, and I will do my best to do a one-on-one, and we can talk about all the things. But right now, we're talking about this position with live ops provider support. You have to have at least 1 year call center experience, 1 year experience in healthcare, experience with Medicaid and Medicare. Okay. Let's see here. You will be handling inbound calls from healthcare providers and billing offices. I did that. And you have to be able to follow HIPAA rules. And that means you can't be on your friend girl over chilling while you working from home and you like, oh, they just called and said this. That's HIPAA. You never know. You never know. You think your mic is muted, it don't be muted all the time. You think the system, you think you muted on your computer, but your mic is open, so the people that listen to your calls, quality assurance, listen to your call, telling your homegirl what somebody just called and said. So don't even do it. Don't even play around with it. What you hear through your ears, just keep it in your head. For real, just keep it in your head. Don't even go there. Like, for real, it ain't even worth it. It's just not. It's not that worth it. Okay. It say 30. This one paid 31 cents per talk minute. They make sure they emphasize talk minute, because a lot of people have been disappointed when, like I said, they sign up for like 4-hour shifts and they get their check and only made $20, and they like, wait, I was on the lawns for 4 hours, but you didn't talk for 4 hours. Okay, so I always try to tell y'all what it is. That's just me. Life of NickyD. I'll tell you what it is, because no one told me. So I'll try to put it up front for y'all. And I've seen it so many times. People set their whole day up and they thinking, oh my God, I was on there and I ain't, my check, so something wrong with my check. No, it's talk minute, boo boo. It's talk minutes. Okay, you ain't talking for 4 hours. Talk for 2, if that, throughout all 4 hours. Okay, so this provider support is, you can earn $250 incentive for meeting performance and commitment expectations. So with this one, they give you a incentive for signing up once you meet the performance and commitment expectations. Okay. You can you cannot currently be in certification or nesting or ready to start class with any other body. So this is one of these opportunities. You cannot be signed up to work for this person, that person, this person with live ops. You have to only be with this particular program, this particular training one. So like sometimes you could do multiple ones, but you cannot do multiple ones with this one. So say you sign up for 2 opportunities with live ops, and the first opportunity class is from 8 to 12, and this class is from 5 to 8 to 12, and then this one's from like 5 to 8. You can't do that. They don't want you doing that. Okay. So you can only be with this one and training with this one. Now, once you finish training and that opportunity is still available, then you can go and try to apply and get into that training class if they still have it available. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes it don't work like that. So this is for the live ops provider support position, paying 31 cents per minute. They do offer a $250 incentive for meeting performance and commitment expectations. And like I said, you can't be in any other type of certification and nesting at the time. Okay. You will be handling inbound calls with healthcare providers and billing offices, for which sounds absolutely amazing to me, because I used to work in healthcare. But anyway, that's my thing. And then yeah, so that's one of them. So let's go back to another one. This is the last one. It's the bilingual specialist. So it says you must be fluent in both English and Spanish, Hey Danny, how you doing? Talking about live ops right now. She said you only talk for 2 hours, not for. Yeah, like it's the truth. Like I look for your Amazon link solely, but I can't find your link tree. Okay, I make sure I upload it because it had disappeared this earlier today. I definitely will make sure my link tree is up on all my platforms so y'all can go into it, look into my Amazon store. I have all my supplies for my notary business and the supplies I use for my work from home. So I do apologize. Just give me a minute to get through this, and then I'll make sure y'all have everything and just go back to it, okay? So this one for live ops is Spanish bilingual specialist. It says you must be fluent in both English and Spanish and passionate about helping people with patients with chronic and serious medical conditions, okay? You have to be tech savvy with this position, tech savvy, because you can't be over there, messaging your supervisor talking about, oh, this is not opening up, this not linking up right. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be able to solve. You have to be working from home. You have to be a great problem solver. Like it really is not. They don't hold your hand. Like you have to really be a big girl, big boy. Like I'm not trying to be insulting. Like you really, truly have to be a big girl and big boy to do this type of work because once you finish certification, you on your own, and I mean you really on your own for real. So you having to figure it out. What this link mean, what this mean. How to find this information, how to find that information. And sometimes training does not tell you everything that happens in the real world. Like that's just any job that you take up and that you do. It don't always tell you everything in real time. Okay. It says, like I said, it says ability to work in a fast-paced environment while multitasking. Yes, thoroughly and professional written and verbal communication. So you have to be able to type and listen at the same time. Like they walk at you gum, you have to be able to do both of them at the same time. So as they telling you this, you got to be able to type that and then also follow what the screen is telling you to do at the same time. It's a lot, but it's fun if you like a busybody. If you like stuff like that, that's you like that. That's good. Also, it says previous experience as a social worker or a caregiver is highly preferred. So what they mean is like dealing with people who have a sensitivity that's sick. So you might have people. That yeah, I'm discussing work from home opportunities and healthcare comment. Okay, that's what they're telling me to say. Okay, anyway, so okay, so anyway, so this is in healthcare. So what they want you to have previous experience as social worker and caregiver experiences, like you're dealing with sensitive people who may be ill, people who have been out of work, who's on workers comp, dealing with insurance issues, trying to get their insurance covered, their medications covered, their go to get their doctor's appointments, and it just got a lot. So you might feel yourself sometimes being a counselor. So you have to be empathetic. You know what I'm saying? You have to be able willing to listen to them. Oh, today, my cat, spit up a hairball. And you on the phone like, what does this have to do with that? But you can't be like, you can think it, but you can't be like that. I'm just being for real. Like you have to really be soft and caring when people call you in this type of position, okay? So that's what that means. And this is bilingual, okay? So let's get to it. It says, this is what live ops, y'all. Still, let me see. Says provide compassionate phone support. Of course, you're doing that to patients' ongoing drug therapy. So what I'm taking that this might be people who are receiving cancer treatment. Since it says ongoing drug therapy, that what comes to mind. I may not be correct, but that's what I'm thinking. That you're calling a lot of people who are in cancer treatment. Thank you for the heart. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. I appreciate that. High expectations and Jeremiah. Appreciate that. So yeah, so I'm assuming that this is what this position entails with it's when it says patients ongoing drug therapy. And like I said, in your training, you can always ask your supervisor or your the person who's in your training what type of patients are you mainly dealing with. So you can in training you can always ask them who am I specializing to, who am I mainly dealing with, okay? They say they want you to be educated and have guidance, be able to guide them through their benefits, be educated about the programs and everything that you're going to be going over with them, so I guess what I want you to make sure you have experience in Medicaid and Medicare, you know what I'm saying? Because they're going to ask you some Medicaid and Medicare questions, and you're going to be like, I don't know nothing about Medicare, I don't know nothing, so you want to have some type of formal background about stuff like that. It says ideal for professional with experience in healthcare, social services, education, or other people-focused fields. And that's what I told y'all. They want you to be able to be compassionate. Thank y'all for the hearts. Don't forget the hearts. Don't forget the taps. I love you, the hearts, all that good stuff. I greatly appreciate it. Okay, so let's get to what y'all all be wanting to know. This one right here. Y'all might like this. Y'all let me know. Hours of operation Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What? Yes. Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. No weekends. No weekends. And theirs is 51 cents per minute talk time. 51 cents per talk time. And they have an agent incentive, one time $300 upon completion of certification and ongoing 12 commits and 50 calls completed a month. So $300 to sign up once you complete certification. So I don't know, they didn't say exactly how long their certification was, but you get $300. You go through the certification. I don't know how long the certification is. Thank you for the gift. Appreciate you so much. Thank you. So once you complete the certification, you get $300. Even before you get your real first check. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, you need your water bill paid, you need your light bill paid. Yeah, you take the certification, you're gonna get paid. Cause a lot of times you have to work and you have to wait a little while. Cause like I told you, training is not paid. Training is not paid. So you're already 2-3 weeks no money unless you got other stuff to make money. Okay, so that's good that they're doing that. And plus, like I said, it's bilingual. And let me see what else it say. It said you must have 6 months of servicing through. Okay, no, that ain't got nothing to do with it. Let me see. It says, yeah, okay. So it says Office of Inspector General and System for Award Management, SAM, background check. It says no fee required. So that's good. So this opportunity is unavailable in Ohio, Virginia, Minnesota, and Illinois. So you cannot apply for this position with live ops in these areas, unfortunately, y'all. Hey Marlando. Oh, that's how you doing? Talking about live ops and work from home opportunities, because I had a subscriber. Oh, thank you for that. Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. Otto, that is so cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. Um, this is talking about live ops and the opportunity that live ops have at this current moment. I'm just trying to put y'all on what they have going on. So if you're looking for a work from home job, like I said, this is the time to apply. These positions fill up quickly because you already have agents who are already knowing how this stuff works to stack your work from home opportunity. So you may be having one work from home opportunity and you want to stack your work from home opportunity. You need to be applying. Apply. This is a very simple work from home opportunity that you can apply. You can always have it in your background. In the background, you got other stuff going on. You got 30 minutes at your day, other than sitting there watching whatever's on TV. Log in, make you some money. Make you some money. It's only 30 minutes. It's not no full hour. That's why I tell everybody that I meet who's looking for a work from home job, live ops, and the people are like, oh, it's not paying this much money. Some money better than no money. I don't know where y'all from, but where I'm from, some money's better than no money. I'm not begging nobody to help me do stuff. I'm figuring it out. I'm making it do what it do. Like I said, I've been working for live ops for years, and I mean years. I've been working for live ops. My children were little. My baby girl is 17. So that just lets you know how long I've been working with live ops. As an independent contractor, as a 1099 contractor. Now, do I work for them year round all the time? No, I don't. But long as you keep a good standing, any opportunity that y'all have and y'all keep a good standing with them, you can always come back and work. If you log into Live Ops portal and see opportunity that you want to apply for, and the previous contract ended. So I used to work for how can I say this? When it's a special holiday and you want to order flowers for someone, I used to work for that campaign. I can't say their names, but I used to work for that campaign. When that contract ended, it didn't count against me. You understand if that makes sense? So that's what you could do. If this right here, this is like seems like it's ongoing. It doesn't have highs and lows. I guess it just, I don't know, but they're looking for Spanish and bilingual. They might have grown. Their campaign need more specialists to work in the bilingual department. I don't know, because they only have like this time of year they only have 4 opportunities available, and they normally like have a lot of them. Like closer to like the winter months, they have a lot, and y'all all know about doing taxes, not actually doing taxes, providing tax support to major brands. Okay, so y'all do know about that. A lot of people do the tax portion of work from home jobs. I can't say their names, but if you do taxes and you have a question about the portal, you call this customer service number and you might get some. I don't do it. I don't like it. It's just too many screens to open up, and not that I don't know how to multitask. It's just a lot of screens, and you got to get back to this screen, and you got to get back to that screen, and then you got to, it's just a lot for me. I like it simple. I like 1 or 2 screens, that I do all the time, and I know those screens, and maybe the third screen that I have to go to every now and again, but it is mainly between those one or two screens that I have to go between all day long or whenever I decide to work. I mean, if it's a very easy campaign, you will find yourself working a lot and making the money. Like I said, it's you're paid per talk. So I've been talking for 45 minutes. Can anybody put in the comments down below, in the chat below, how much money I would have made by talking for 45 minutes? If y'all listening, if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, let me know down below. That you, Nikki, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? So this one company pays you 51 cents per talk minute. I've been talking for 45 minutes. How much money would I have made? Hey, True Beauty, how you doing? Okay. Hmm, that's fine. So I've been talking. Let me see. Let me cut my calculator on. Say, oh Lord, let's see, 0.51 times 45. I would have been making 22.90. There you go, auto compare. There you go, 22.95. Yes, I would have made 22.95. I done made 22.95 talking to y'all. Had this been like a real call, could y'all use 22.95? I think so. I know I could. I'm already thinking what I could do with 22.95. Gas is almost $4 and some change for 1 gallon. So that's what I'm saying. Don't never look at it like, okay, well, I'm not making X. That's not even whole 60 minutes. See what I'm saying? So don't never look at it like it's no money in work from home jobs. There is money in work from home jobs. You just got to make the best out of it. You know what I'm saying? You just got to make it be the best. Okay. But yeah, so that's what I wanted to come on here to talk to y'all about. Live ops, work from home opportunities that they have currently right now. Like I said, I need to go and work on my link tree. All of you, thank you all so very much for stopping in, listening to me chitter chatter today. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for all the hearts, the loves, the likes, the comments, everything that y'all provided for me. Thank you for all the gifts. I really truly appreciate y'all. Y'all just don't know. Y'all done showed up and showed out for me today. I am so very happy and overjoyed by all the love and support that y'all given to me. And this is the time I like to go live and during lunchtime. But I do have my loan closing today that I need to get I'm about to say off the phone, but off the live. And but I will come back here if y'all want me to come back here and share with y'all more opportunities that I see on live ops. I do work for Working Solutions. I don't know if they currently have any positions at this current time, but live ops is where it's at because you got 30-minute increments that you can work. You do not have to work a whole hour. 30 minutes. I told you I've already been on live with y'all for now. It's been 47 minutes. I made $22.95. $22.95, right? And all you're doing is reading a guided strip. You never guessing off the dome of your head with these companies. They have a script that they've had a team that sat down. They study people. They know how to make the calls flow even. Thank you. Appreciate y'all. Thank you so very much. They've studied people and they understand how the flow of calls should go. So don't never think, okay, I'm scared to do sales. I'm scared to do customer service on the phone, because you have a guided script. You read the script word for word. You don't have to talk as fast as me. I just get nervous and I talk fast. But you read the script word for word. It tells you what to say. So don't never think that, okay, well, I'm not good with sales or I don't know what to say. You're not making this stuff up out your head. Everything is there for you. Then the only part that I was telling you about is that you need to be tech savvy. You need to know how to get into the computer. You need how to, download stuff, upload stuff, open this screen, open that screen, because, your supervisor don't have time to help you. You're not tech savvy, and you're gonna be overwhelmed, and you're gonna feel frustrated. You're gonna want to give up, and I don't want none of y'all to give up. I want y'all to hang in there and make your money, set yourself up so you won't have to be struggling as much, because life is hard enough. You know what I'm saying? So thank you all for tapping in with me. I truly appreciate y'all. Until next time.